The 20-minute Facebook strategy that's growing my newsletter. What's up, guys? So in this video, I want to share with you how I'm using Facebook to grow a local community newsletter that I started a few months ago now. All right, so let's start. So one of the first things that I was surprised is how active Facebook users really are, right, on Facebook, right? And so I'm happy that I started posting more on Facebook, right? So here's a screenshot of like how many subscribers I got. Even though for some reason they're showing only two, I believe it's a lot more than two. I'm gonna have to check my tracking on beehiiv and just make sure I'm tracking it properly, because I know it's a lot more than two, because like my subscriber growth just grew when I started posting a lot more on Facebook as well. So yeah, that's something that I need to check out. But it's very simple, my Facebook strategy that I'm using to grow my newsletter, that you can copy as well right now, right? So this strategy again takes only 20 minutes, right? So I literally block 20 minutes every morning. So right when I wake up, I'm starting to engage on Facebook and everything. And so it's very simple to do, and it's something that you can copy again right now. So here are some examples of some of that strategy that I'm doing, right? So as you can see here, all I'm doing is pretty much engaging with other local residents or Facebook pages as well that are sharing, city updates, good news as well in the city, any sports news as well, or sport updates, sorry, right? It's just simple, right? I'm not doing any complicated engagement, right? So it's like, woo woo, you got this, or like, can't wait, right? Like, they were sharing the Ottawa Rib Fest, which is a big event here in Ottawa, right? And it's one of my favorite events to go to, right? So yeah, I can't wait, right? Or engaging with a local resident, right? They also wrote can't wait, right? And I just commented, I liked it and commented same, right? And so this is just a great way just to get my page out there, right? So like for my local newsletter, right? It's just to get that name out there and get people to see, oh, he's active, right? It's a real person behind this, right? Etc., etc., right? So again, super simple. I just engage with Facebook pages of local businesses or local community pages. Very important, right? So this one's very huge, right? I don't just engage with businesses, but local community pages, right? So these are like community centers, right? Like maybe there's one in like where I live, like they're sharing update, like or they'll share like clean updates or something like that, like spring cleaning updates, right? And so I will just engage and be like, this is great, can't wait to be part of it, right? Or something like that, right? And of course, I will only engage with other residents like this one, right, who comment in the post as well, right? If I see they're excited about an event or an update, I'll give them a like and a comment, like, so this person was excited, and they just can't wait for this event, right? So I engage with this. Now there is a rule I have, right? I stay away from comments where local residents bring in local politics to play, right? I don't really want my local community newsletter to be politics, right? That's one of the earliest things I did in my welcome email, is that I let them know that, hey, there's not going to be any politics or crime in this newsletter, right? It's only going to be events and local city updates, right, that are happening that you might be interested in, and that's it, right? So and there's a lot of this in Facebook, right? A lot of local residents, which is their thing, right, where they share updates. I mean, where like maybe there's like a city update, right, and then they bring in politics. They bring in like the mayor, taxes, all that stuff, right? Which is their right. They could do that, right? But I stay away from that, right? And so if you have a newsletter as well, this is something that you might want to stay away. It's like those negative news, right? You just want to stay with positive people. That's good, right? So once I complete 20 minutes of engagement of the day, I'll upload a reel I created on Instagram over to Facebook. So all I do is pretty much just like I'll make another video of how I record my reels on Instagram, right? Super simple. Once I upload it on Instagram, there's a download feature within Instagram to download the video, and I just upload that video into Facebook. Very basic after I've done 20 minutes of engagement, right? And so yeah, that's pretty much it on my strategy to grow my local newsletter with Facebook, right? Is to have my Facebook page, right? And then respond to engage with other residents in my city, right, and community events. That's it. And you could do this too, right? So here's how you can replicate the strategy. First, create a Facebook page, right? my Facebook page is not that big, right, for this newsletter, right? I think only 20 people are following right now, and I follow like 40, right? So it's growing slowly, right? But I'm posting every day, right? I think one of the things that could help to grow my Facebook page for my newsletter is if I upload organically the video, not download from Instagram. I'm not sure if that's hurting it, but that's what I'm doing right now, right? And then follow pages in your niche, right? So, you know, it depends on your area, right? For me, since this is a local community newsletter I started, right, it makes sense for me to only follow local pages, start sharing updates for Ottawa, right, or doing business in Ottawa, right? That's it, right? So those are the things that I engage with, right? And then start to engage with those pages and commenters as well, right? So again, example right here, right? And from there, right, you want to upload content, right? Since there are literally 2 billion people every single day on Facebook, which is nuts. That Facebook is like over 10 years old, right? And there's still 2 billion people every single day on Facebook, right, that are active. And so you just want to repeat that 20 minutes daily. It's boring, like it's not fun to like engage for 20 minutes every single morning on Instagram and then on Facebook. So that's 40 minutes of engagement, right? And then I have to upload one reel, right? But this is what I'm doing to grow my newsletter, and I just block it out early in the morning, just get it done, right? Then the rest of the day I don't have to worry about that, right? That's like my hard thing to do for the morning, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. My strategy to grow my local community newsletter, my local community beehiiv newsletter, right? And so yeah, and if you're interested in starting your own newsletter, then you might want to check out beehiiv, right? So beehiiv's my go-to platform, right? I've been with them now for like 3 years, I'm pretty sure now, and yeah, they just keep releasing every week new updates, new features for your newsletter that I highly recommend. If you're thinking about starting a newsletter, right, I recommend you check out beehiiv. They have a free plan. I'm using it, right, as well. And yeah, it's just an amazing tool. And if you have any questions, right, you could just comment down below or send me a DM, right, on X or LinkedIn, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. So that's it for now, and as always, I will see you guys in next week. Peace.